pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Simmons is there, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Billy Williams. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Lifted in the air to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here now's the center fielder, Lorenzo Kane, to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Lorenzo.
Left center, base hit. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez.
Right fielder,
From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. Nobody out, runner on first. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. McCutchen going back into the bleachers and gone. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A ball and no strikes.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding in, Francisco Lindor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. Bellinger rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 3. Here's Hanley Ramirez. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Murphy.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Gregorius there to put it away and finally put it. Settling in now, number 4, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ramirez is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Up around the face.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strike. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoke on the ground up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. First offering on its way. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lorenzo Cain. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into very shallow right. Edmonds moves over. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Another 2-2 offering. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cain is under it. One away. So here now's the pitcher, Babe Ruth. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tapper up the line. But it gets fouled. Bases are empty, one man out.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. On the ground to the right side. Simmons able to get there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, J.D. Martinez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Williams going back on it. Gone! Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Bellinger. One of the very few left-handed bats that displays a lot of power against left-handed pitching. He drives the ball well in these matchups, which simply has not been the case very often in baseball.
Yeah, and I think it all starts with his front shoulder. I mean, so many times you see left-on-left matchups, and what is it? Slider in the dirt, fastball that lights up a left-handed batter. Not with this
Afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between Alaska and New York City. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Gardner is there, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, J.D. Martinez. Eckersley's ready. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number two.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
A swing and a miss for out number two, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number two. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Francisco.
In there for strike one. One strike now from Archer. God, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Here's another 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Archer has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least one or two times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. Here comes the first pitch. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Eckersley gets the sign. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hanley Ramirez. 1 out, nobody on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Daniel Murphy waits on deck. Heading out toward shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Standing in, Daniel Murphy. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Grounded to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder, Aaron.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. Judge is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Sanchez over to his left. 1 out. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
To 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane on the move. 2 down. Here's Didi Gregorius. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting Those arms.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Martinez to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. The 0-1 on its way. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Archer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Eckersley gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike two. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. And he is out on the tag. Ready for another chance, Lorenzo Cain. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Leading off for the Bombers, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Laid off, but in there for strike one. Two and one. The 2-1 is outside for a ball.
You can bet they'd love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dennis Eckersley. Changeup called strike one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away.
Center fielder, Rex.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts in the side. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Martinez Swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". Is usually found in left, but in this one he's manning the other corner outfield spot in right. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. Eckersley's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez has it. And that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. The 2-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. First time up, he went down looking. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Remember, he was a strike